3, 2, 1. Gotta test this audio again, everybody, before we get started on this live stream. 3, 2, 1. I think that sounds pretty. I think you guys can hear me. Check that out. Besides the rain in the background, I think you guys can hear me. So I'm gonna give it a second here. Welcome everybody. Tech Lords, what's up, man? I just saw your Twitter message as I was going live. I was setting all this up, so I'll try this out if you have some time. Let's see. I've never done this. There you go. That should work. That should do it. So as you can see, I'm gonna definitely go over this news that I just started reading about with Starbucks and Bakkt. We're gonna go over that in case you haven't heard about it. But obviously, right now on the screen you see, and I'm representing. This is from Johnny Litecoin, and he did an interview that David Schwartz just tweeted. Really good interview, and if you click this, you can check it out. The interview was over on, I'm not sure, what is the YouTube channel? Let me see. So, the YouTube channel that
hey, what's going on, everyone?
John did an interview on is
Sam Evans here, okay. And right now I'm at my office.
Crypto Spark. So, really good interview. So, let me skip this ad. But basically talking about Litecoin. So if you're long on Litecoin, you definitely want to check this interview out. I'll put a link in the description of this video. And right now in the chat, I will certainly put a link. Coinspiracy Couch, what's up, man? I know it's mid-Friday. We're probably not going to have a ton of people in here, but I just uploaded a video and I didn't, I don't have much time before I have to head out today. And I figured a live stream would be the best way to briefly talk about this news that just came out. And want to point it out. So real quick, Jose over on the launchpad that we have messaged me, and he was like, hey Dan, do you know why all of a sudden all crypto coins are going up? And I said, I don't know, because I haven't heard of any news. And then shortly after that, I came across this article, which is what I want to go over on this live stream. So that's what we're going to do. Mystery versus Mystery says, I had like 1 minute left watching your last video, now live stream. Cool, man. I know I don't usually post a video and then do a live stream immediately after, but I wanted to cover this news. So, and by the way, if you are watching this, definitely go watch the last video I just uploaded talking about Fibonacci, talking about Bitcoin support and where we are right now. But let's go over this. Breaking: New York Stock Exchange owner is betting big on cryptocurrency with Bakkt, B-A-K-K-T. Introducing Bakkt, ICE announced Friday it is teaming up with some of corporate America's most influential companies to launch Bakkt, a startup that will offer a federally regulated market for cryptocurrency. The new platform, which is expected to launch in November, is backed by Microsoft Cloud Solutions, Boston Consulting Group, and Starbucks, among others. Early stage investors also include Fortress Investment Group and Susquehanna International Group. Tech Lord says the Starbucks curve. Conspiracy Couch says back to the future. What's up, Kevin Coxwell, in the house. So here we go. Bakkt is designed to serve as a scalable on-ramp for institutional, merchant, and consumer participation in digital assets by promoting greater efficiency, security, and utility, said Kelly Loeffler, CEO of the new startup, as reported by Fortune. We're collaborating to build an open platform that helps unlock the transformative potential of digital assets across global markets and commerce. In bringing regulated, connected infrastructure together with institutional and consumer applications for digital assets, we aim to build confidence in the asset class on a global scale. What's funny is, like an hour ago, I got a message from an engineer I was trying to headhunt, I was trying to recruit. He replied to my email, and he was basically like, I do not have interest in blockchain space. I forget what he said, but he basically said it's a fad and it won't be here long. So I think it's funny, maybe one day soon he'll be going to Starbucks and he'll see a pay with Bitcoin sign. So in bringing regulated, connected infrastructure together with institutional and consumer applications for digital assets, we aim to build confidence in the asset class. That's huge. So mainstream adoption grows. Bakkt, which is expected to launch in November, could become a major catalyst for Bitcoin adoption at the consumer and investor levels. So, this is a step. Will this be something big? Maybe, maybe not. But this is big news, in my opinion, in terms of Bitcoin adoption. In terms of, these messages that I get as a recruiter from engineers, really good engineers at companies like, Amazon, Google, that are just like, I don't have interest in blockchain because it's not going to be here that long. And they haven't even really looked into it. So, as Fortune reports, ICE's custody services will allow Bakkt to service both retail investors and institutional traders, as well those looking to leverage cryptocurrency for their 401k and IRA accounts. It's crazy. However, the startup's vision is far more ambitious. Bakkt not only aims to bring cryptocurrency to mainstream investors, it seeks to disrupt the world of retail payments by moving consumers from credit cards to Bitcoin apps. Starbucks will play a pivotal role in that transition. That might be my favorite part of the article. It seeks to disrupt the world of retail payments by moving consumers from credit cards to Bitcoin apps. John Moore, are you out there? John Moore, Litecoin, I can't even read this stinking website. LitecoinTechSupport.com. John Moore. So if you're just joining us, I went over this tweet, and it's relevant really to what we're covering in today's news. Johnny Litecoin, John Moore, the VP Nationwide Merchant Solutions, did a really good interview about Litecoin as payments, crypto as payments. It is everything. John Kim in the house. Hola. What's up, John Kim? So here we go. So we covered that. I mean, that's really awesome news. Mainstream investors, and then this is the first article I saw, which was on CNBC. Very similar quotes in this one. But new Starbucks partnership with Microsoft allows customers to pay for frappuccinos with Bitcoin. Starbucks is jumping on the cryptocurrency bandwagon. And then, we kind of went over some of these quotes, but here's one I didn't read. It's very big news for Bitcoin because people say, where can you spend it? Right? That's what people say. Now, at every single Starbucks, said Brian Kelly, founder and CEO of BKCM. Starbucks is seeing some kind of demand for acceptance of crypto and Bitcoin, and to tie up with a huge regulated institution like the ICE is really positive for the space. Positive for the space. Today, Friday, August 3rd, a good day. So you can see, yes, John Kim is the legend. And he's doing a great job. Way to go, John Kim. John, have you been in that Twitter chat? We need to do a shirt giveaway, apparently, which is what Rob Boiling Point says. Let's make that happen. Let's set up a live stream, dude. Let's do this. So, yeah, you can see, I don't know, we have two pretty solid 4-hour candles on Litecoin. Does it have to do with this news, this Starbucks news, this Bakkt news? I don't know, possibly. However, time will tell if this continues. But if you didn't check it out, I just did post a video on some pretty crucial support right now on the daily chart on Bitcoin. You can see this ridiculous daily candle. Look at that. That's a nice looking daily candle. And it's exactly what we need leading into Sunday midnight, which I talk about in the video I literally just posted, which is to say we need this this weekly candle to close up. We need more of a hammer close as opposed to what we've been seeing. So that will be incredibly important for Bitcoin, but time will tell. We definitely don't want this tweezer top closing like back here, because you know what that means many times. So I don't know. This news might have something to do with it, might not. I do not know. What do you guys think? I mean, first off, have you seen this news? Because I literally just saw it and I figured I'd do a live stream on it. But do you think price is kind of going up a little bit because of this? Let me know. Yes, I apologize for the background noise. It's rain. That's one thing I can't control. I just can't control the rain. Cryptomancer, looks like it's hammer time for Bitcoin. Resistance levels become support. The spring is loaded, and boom. I like that. I like that comment. So, I'm reading John Kim's comments. Tech Lord says the Frappuccino curve. Coinspiracy Couch says would be nice to get a nice big green candle tonight. I agree. Bitcoin is backed, says Cryptomancer. Dude, Cryptomancer's got some nice comments. So do you guys think, do you guys think that this price move that we just kind of recently saw, this is the weekly, but even since I did my video, that weekly candle, getting some upward pressure, could it continue? I don't know. But you can check it out in the 4 hours on Bitcoin. You can see we've had a couple nice 4 hour uptrend. So let's see. And actually, while I'm on the charts for Bitcoin, I do want to point out something we've been tracking as well on the RSI is finding support here at this trend line for a higher low on the RSI illustrative to forming a higher low on the daily chart. So this uptrend right now, as of right now, completely in play. So the question is, will it continue? I hope so. But I do. I think this move that we're having, look at this daily candle. I love this daily candle. I'm going to open it up nice and big. I think this move that we've had in the last few hours, I think it has something to do with this news. I could be wrong. Kevin says, did you see the bug early this morning on the charts? I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when everything kind of went up ridiculously on the CoinMarketCap and all that good stuff. Todd Schultz, month of August will be the final shakeout before moving up for the year. Todd, you might be onto something, man. You really might be onto something. It could totally be. It's definitely been a crazy last 8 months. I was watching a video, I forget who it was actually, but I think it was Crypto Daily. Crypto Daily is one of my favorite crypto YouTubers, and he was talking about just this bear market. Obviously, it's not a year and a half like last one. However, we're 8 months in now, and the environment for Bitcoin is different. You didn't have the Starbucks chatter in the last bear market, right? Like we do now. So the bottom can very well come very much sooner than the last bear market. And this news like this, right, comes out of nowhere. Like nobody's expecting this, and it's a Friday, random Friday, August 3rd, everybody's depressed, and some news comes out. And we get a couple, we get a few hours of nice movement up. Will that last? That's what we have to see going into the weekend, but provide some good context for the video that I just uploaded on Bitcoin and seeing support right now above the 618 on the Fibonacci daily charts. So Cryptomancer saying, some are saying that was a mistake that shows the manipulation of CoinMarketCap by revealing a future day's activity. That could be crazy. I don't know if that's like conspiracy type talk, but if that really is true, like if things like that happen, that would be insane. Really, really insane. So Kevin says, I woke up to that and thought I was about to go buy a Lambo. Then my crystal ball scattered. That's funny. I didn't even see what was Litecoin, did Bitcoin price, what was it showing? I didn't really look into it. John Kim says, I want to meet with Gary V in New York City. I will have a camera crew following me. Tweet at Gary V on Twitter, Litecoin 30 for 30. Human error is to blame. Yes, that is probably true. Probably human error. John, let me know if you want to do a live stream and we can talk about your Litecoin 30 for 30 tour. I know we have some shirts that Crypto Whale Clothing wants to give away. Please shoot me a message on Twitter so that we can talk about that if that's what you think will be good. Crypto Shay says, I didn't see, I heard 1,000% increase. So 1,000% increase in Bitcoin and Litecoin? Are you kidding me? That's nuts. So where would that bring us? I know it's not anything, but I still am curious. Let's see, price range. Look at this. I gotta So 86,000 Bitcoin, $86,000 Bitcoin. $10,000, that's crazy. I would have loved to see that, just to like, just to see that happen, even though probably most were like, that's not real. It probably would have been fun to watch. So where does that leave Litecoin? You know, all this news that's coming out is good for Litecoin, just as it's pretty much good for any altcoins, but obviously very strong bullish news for Bitcoin. You know, let's see if the Bitcoin price, Litecoin price can ride the coattails of this news for a while. It already looks like, you know, might be slowing down already. Litecoin looks like it's seeing some resistance at like 77. Let me see. So we can go to the 4 hour. I'm like losing my voice here. Cryptomancer says, is the feed frozen? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. I gotta get a drink of water. I'll be right back. Excuse me. But I've never done a video leading right into a live stream, and my voice is going. I'm gonna have to stop the live stream right now. But I think we covered everything I wanted to cover. Tech Lords, you're the man. Thank you so much for being moderator on this random Friday live stream. But Litecoin is mooning. It's not mooning, but it's definitely up a little. I mean, last 2 4-hour candles up. 2%. But in crypto, any cryptocurrency that's up 2%, we can begin classifying that as mooning. That's a general rule. Especially if you're new to cryptocurrency, that's a general rule. And we are tanking, and the bears are in control if we're down 1%. So keep that in mind. Dan says, you sound like 2 packs a day. I don't know what happened. I never lose my voice either. I think I've just been doing too many videos lately. I just can't help it. Litecoin was up 300%. Okay. See that? So Litecoin was up 300%, but some cryptocurrencies were up 1,000%, I think. So Litecoin was up. What's 300%, everybody? I give up. 300% is too high. 300% is $300. Digibyte was 400%. Crypto Hippie. I'm actually loving the fact that, no, I like when Poseidon Lewis here, but it's nice. It's nice just to have a super chat free live stream in the middle of the day. Digibyte was up 850%. That's nuts. You know what's crazy is those numbers obviously glitch in the markets, but you know, completely possible coming up out of this bear market. When we find a bottom, that's if to say we're going to find a bottom now, I don't know, but this triple bottom here on Litecoin in this most previous downtrend, looking nice, looking very nice. And then Bitcoin, you know, if I'll show you really quick before I end this live stream. On the Bitcoin daily chart, right? This is what I covered in the video I just did. Obviously, Bitcoin right now above the daily, showing nice support, wicking right into that 50 EMA on the daily. But the thing I talked about in that video was the fib retracement coming from this previous low here to that swing high, right? Look at that. There's the channel right there. So the 618 to 786, and a very important channel. And I covered it, and we looked at this channel, how often it occurs in Bitcoin over the last few years. So go check that video out. But right now, We have that support at the 50 EMA on the daily chart, looking nice, but our next sign of support right in that 618 to 786 channel for a bounce. Oh man. Come on. Somebody had to bring up Poseidon Lou in his super chats. NHS VB coach. 1999 super chat, man. Friday afternoon, August 3rd, super chat. Appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it too. And that's a new screen name. Welcome to the channel if you've been just kind of lounging in the background. Crypto Angels with a $5 super chat says, not going to happen today, buddy. Thanks, Crypto Angel. Man, I shouldn't have said anything. I should have ignored it. Neo Racing says, just bought me some lighties. I'm guessing Litecoin. Neo Racing buying some Litecoin. Crypto Angels and Coach, thanks for the super chat, guys. You guys are too much. Cryptomancer, super chats. Now he has to stay on. Kevin, that's the law. Tech Lord says you need to stay longer now. I see Sarah pulling in right now. Conspiracy Couch, enjoy it, Dan. Thanks, man. The basics of Litecoin are still a monster. At the end of this survival fight, we will get the final victory. Carl, that's a good point. Technically, like, Litecoin is looking so strong right now. Bitcoin, Bitcoin's strong too. Ignore the MACD if you don't want to get that depressed feeling. But I want to point something out on the MACD, actually, since we're covering it. If you look at the MACD, right, you can see, yes, we have the MACD line crossing below the signal line. Never really a good thing. But I want to point out, we're not too far above the histogram, right? And in an upward trend, a cross of the MACD below the signal line really it happens all the time on pullbacks. Okay, so if we're in the middle of a pullback and you see a cross, that's fine. And I just want to kind of give you an example of what that looks like. So when I say we're slightly above the zero on the histogram, look at the histogram back in the top, the height of Bitcoin's breakout, right? And then when it started actually coming down. Look at the histogram. It's off the charts right now, but look how high the MACD went. That's a cross to be very concerned about. All the way up there. And then across after extremely overextended area. So if you kind of zoom over, right, or actually zoom back to the left in the uptrend, you see the MACD crossing right here. Do you see that right there? MACD crossing below the signal line, right, for a pullback. And it happens, MACD crossing for a pullback. But it happens in a continued uptrend as well. So it's not like the end of the world. That's why you always have to be very careful when using the MACD. You really want to use it in comparison and in synergy with other indicators. So what other indicators do we have? Well, on the daily chart, right, here's the MACD. We're actually very oversold on the stock RSI. So MACD crossing below the signal line, fine. But that would be way more concerning if we were in the overbought area right now and coming down, and we're not. So wanted to point that out. But Litecoin, yes, well positioned. I mean, if you go to Litecoin, let's go to the weekly chart real quick. Look at this. The weekly chart, extremely oversold. And here's the stock RSI, extremely oversold with a little bit of upward momentum on the stock RSI. And you can even see the MACD line making a slight turn on the weekly MACD, right? It's for a possible long-term cross above the signal line. That could be huge for Litecoin. So Litecoin is extremely well positioned in terms of momentum and in terms of mooning, if you want to call it that. So we have Crypto Angels with another $5 super chat. It says, did Digibyte lose steam or did all? I don't have a lot of cryptocurrencies on my chart, but Digibyte, Digibyte's doing its thing right now. I mean, obviously it's been down. You can see the weekly, as has all cryptocurrencies. But if we go to, let's check out the daily, you can see kind of in that same area as Litecoin, in the oversold area on the stock RSI. And right now you can see forming a pretty healthy looking daily candle. it is a red candle. However, we're getting some upward buying pressure right now, right above the 200 EMA. So after this downtrend we've had, let's measure from that wick to that wick, around 40% downtrend. Digibyte not looking that bad either. If Bitcoin continues its move up, Digibyte very well positioned for breaking previous highs. So, you know, this area especially, right at like that 5 cent area. So still a little risky of a play because we don't know which direction the market's going, but accumulation right here, you know, not a bad idea. I always say Digibyte is a really good cryptocurrency for trading, and so it is. And so I say it is true. That is why I say that, because right now you can see some nice gains if we approach those recent highs, right? So what kind of gains would that be? 40% trading gains if you're a trader. But I don't give trading advice. This is not financial advice. So appreciate the super chat, Crypto Angels. So we have some people in the chat. They mine Litecoin at a loss. Apton says, I want Litecoin to get back to $400 by end of 2018. Is that too much to ask? I don't think it's too much to ask. Ask John Kim what he thinks Litecoin will be at by the end of the year. ETF decision will be delayed. Digibyte has bad design and copy Litecoin is a lot easier to follow, understand information. Crypto Hippie, Apton, very possible to hit $400 end of year. Cryptomancer, I don't mind Digibyte at a loss. Evil grin. So that's my Digibyte TA. So Litecoin definitely seen some resistance, but check it out. I mean, there's a possible actual green candle. I don't even believe it on the daily for Litecoin. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red candles. 6 red candles. Could it be forming the bottom similar to these previous 2 bottoms? Possibly. Time will tell. What does Bitcoin look like on the daily? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red candles on the daily, really forming a nice, strong-looking possible support daily candle right at that 50 EMA. So we will see. Yes, and if you're just joining, we covered the NYSE owner betting big on cryptocurrency with Bakkt, and I'll post a link in the description, and I'll put a link here in case you guys want to go read it. So I am I'm going to be signing out. Sarah just got home. I wanted to cover this news real quick, and I think we did. I think we covered it. Let me post a link to this tweet in case you're on Twitter. Go check out John Moore. Did a really good interview on, I again forget the name of the channel, but Crypto Spark interviewed John Moore talking about payments and cryptocurrency as a payment solution. That's why I'm repping my Litecoin accepted here shirt. John Moore gave it to me right after we finished having some sushi and signing up the sushi restaurant for accepting Litecoin. So definitely go check that video out. Also check out Johnny Litecoin, also known as John Moore, over on Twitter. Go follow him if you have a Twitter. And Tech Lords, you're the man. You're awesome. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for doing that. It's like we got some practice in, right? I didn't even know how this mod thing worked, but I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody that came by. Thank you, Super Chatters. You're ridiculous. Very grateful for you. Very grateful for everybody watching. If you're a replay viewer, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this news. Let me know your thoughts in price. Are we going to continue up? I don't know. We need some buying pressure. We need some volume. But as always, time will tell. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and God bless.